to begin our second half. This is called The Man with No Luck. There was a man with no luck. Well, it's not that he didn't have any luck, it's just that it was all bad. For example, every time he shaved himself, he cut himself. Every time he got into the bath, the phone would ring. Every time he got out of the bath to answer the phone, the person at the other end would hang up. He had no luck. Every time he put butter or marmalade or jam on his toast, it would fall. With the butter, with the jam, the marmalade side down. He had no luck. Well, finally he decided he was going to find out why he had no luck. He decided he was going to find God and ask God why he had no luck and what he should do about it. So he set off on his journey. He left his house, took up his hat, and he walked and he walked and he walked and he walked, and he made it to a well. And he got tired, so he sat down. And at the well, he heard some moaning. Ugh. He looked over and it was a wolf. And the wolf said, "Where are you going?" And the man said, "I'm going to find God and ask God why I have no luck and what I should do about it." And the wolf said, "Ah, if you find God, could you ask him a question for me? Could you ask God why I have these pains in my stomach and what I should do about it?" And the man said he would, and he got up, and he walked and he walked and he walked and he walked, and he made it to a tree, and he sat down, and he heard some moaning. Ooh. He looked to the left, he didn't see anything. Ooh. He looked to the right, he didn't see anything. Ooh. He looked up, and it was the tree. And the tree said, "Where are you going?" And the man said, "I'm going to find God and ask God why I have no luck and what I should do about it." And the tree said, "Oh, if you find God, could you ask him a question for me?" Oh, the man said yes. "Could you ask God why I have these pains in my roots and what I should do about it?" And the man said he would, and he got up, and he walked and he walked and he walked and he walked, and he made it to a cottage. And in front of this cottage was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen. But she was crying. As he came up to her, she said, "Sir, where are you going?" And the man said, "I'm going to find God and ask God why I have no luck and what I should do about it." "Oh, well, if you find God, could you ask him a question for me?" The man said yes. "Could you ask God why I have these pains in my chest and what I should do about it?" And the man said he would, and he continued on. And he walked 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 all the way to the edge of the world. And then he took a step back and he yelled out, "God, are you out there?" And God said, "Yes, what do you want?" And the man said, well, I was wondering, I was wondering why I don't have any luck and what I should do about it." And God said, "It's not that you don't have any luck. You just haven't found it yet. You have to look for it." Oh, thank you. Oh, look for it. Oh, thank you. Oh, and I met this woman who's got these pains in her chest, and she wanted to know what she should do about it. And God gave him the answer. Oh, thank you. I met this tree, and he had these pains in his roots, and God gave him the answer. Oh, thank you. Oh, and I met this wolf, and God gave him the answer. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, yay, thank you. Oh, bye-bye. And he left. And he walked and he walked and he walked and he walked, and he made it back to the cottage. And in front of the cottage was still the most beautiful woman he'd ever seen, and she was still crying. When he made it up to her, she said, "Did you find God?" "Yes," God says, "it's not that I don't have any luck. I just haven't found it yet. I have to look for it." Oh, Did you ask God my question? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. God said, the reason that you have pains in your chest, it's because you're lonely. God said, you should ask the first man that comes your way to marry you. Oh, the woman thought about it, and then she said, well, I have this cottage, and I have this bit of land that's conveniently located near the edge of the world. I have this sum of money, and I think I kind of like you. Would you marry me? The man said, oh, no, there isn't time. I have to find my luck. Bye-bye. And he walked, and he walked, and he walked, and he walked, and he made it to the tree. And the tree said, did you find God? And the man said, oh, yes. God said, it's not that I don't have any luck. I just haven't found it yet. I just have to look for it. Oh, did you ask God my question? Oh, yes. Oh. God said, the reason you have pain in your roots is because long, long ago, someone buried a treasure underneath. God said, you should ask somebody to dig it up for you. And the tree thought for himself. Then he said, well, I have no hands to dig. If you would dig up the treasure, you could keep it. And the man said, oh, no, there isn't time. I have to find my luck. Bye-bye. And he walked, and he walked, and he walked, and he walked. And he made it back to the wolf. And the wolf said, did you find God? And the man said, oh, God says, it's not that I don't have any luck. I just haven't found it yet. I have to look for it. Oh. And did you ask God my question? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. God says, the reason you have pain in your stomach, it's because you're hungry. God said, you should eat the first fool that comes your way. And so the wolf ate the man, and that was the end of the man. And that's the end of the story.